What is up, YouTube? What a day it's been. Normally I want to talk about this kind of stuff, but I've been getting my ass kicked. My iPhone XS took crap on me. It middle of a message, all of a sudden my screen quit working. Can't tap, can't swipe, can't do nothing. So I'm fighting with this all day, trying to get it working. In the end, simply gave up, went back to my old iPhone, and yeah, apparently my iPhone XS is garbage. But on that note, we got another sled. Pretty sweet. Yeah, another 97. It's an SKS, but someone threw a bigger lug track on it, like an RMK would be. Supposedly 384 miles. Not the original color, hood or nose cone though. Doesn't look the same as the 98 to me. The 98s look darker, but the 97s are definitely more green. So I think someone painted this hood. But I mean, it's pretty freaking mint. See, like the paint isn't even wore off the nubs on the running boards yet. Mint, like nice. Now the issue, it's been sitting for pretty much ever. So long, these SLP skis have pretty much like all together just rotted the skins off. Bad. It's got no spark. Now the hood is busted up, so that's a bummer. But this thing is like, oh, sketchy. Stay. All original. This is the original 97 airbox. Now I know this is like another video I made because I actually have another 97 sitting in my yard right now that I've never even tried to start because the recoil rope's busted on it. Right, I bought that stuff for 200 bucks and never did anything with it. It just sits in my yard. This one has no spark. My buddy had it. He was like trying to hot wire this stuff, and we're gonna go ahead and turn the fan off real quick. This fan turned off, less noise. And it's been sitting so long, it has like a large amount of moss and just gross stuff growing on it. I'm gonna set up a light so we can see in here better. All right, there we go. So this is all original. The CDI is mounted on the motor on these, underneath the carbs and everything. These were known for killing CDIs. So that's how come all the 97s were supposed to get an updated airbox. They had like an extension, I believe, from the shorter wiring stator so they could reach the CDI up here. And these were also shorter on the update. Another update they did, the oil hoses originally go under the motor, they ran them above the motor. So this thing has no spark. I think the CDI is bad, but we're gonna see if we can get this thing to start. All right, luckily I have lots and lots of CDIs for these 700s. Looks like someone's already had this air box off, but we're gonna dig into it. I'm gonna throw another CDI on here, and yeah, you can see it mounted way down low, and that just kills them. So I'm hoping I can just throw a CDI on this and boom, it runs. But ideally, I'd like to update this to the newer style airbox and CDI location. But for the moment, I just want to hear this thing run. Supposedly it has really good compression. Feels like it does. I didn't test it. My friend did that I got it from. But here we go. Okay, so what I did, pulled the carbs, all that. I did not remove the old CDI. I simply unplugged it, and I'm plugging another CDI in. Now, the more I look at this thing, even just looking at these plugs, they look brand new. I've never had or seen Ducati CDI plugs that look this good. I honestly am starting to think this sled actually does have under 400 miles on it. Look at those slides. Not a scratch on them. This thing, Calm down, Garrett. Calm down. So I'm just gonna plug this in and put spark plugs in these boots. Pull it over, see if it has spark. If it has spark, I know for a fact the CDI is bad. If it doesn't have spark, I'm gonna try another CDI again. But then we'll continue the troubleshooting from there. I did unplug this small plug from the stator, which controls all the safety switches. So they should all be ruled out, and it still doesn't have spark. But if CDI doesn't fix it, then the issue will be stator. But here we go. All right, here we go. Test number one. Spark plugs are on. The new CDI. I'm going to kill the light. Oh God, almost tripped. Kill the lights in here. Pull it over, and we'll all see if it has spark or not. Yeah, I've seen spark out of one at least. Okay, it turns out I just couldn't see them that well. But maybe the camera. I do have spark on both spark plugs. So that's awesome. So we're going to go back, plug the other CDI in, and test this again. And that will 100% verify that the CDI is the issue. Okay, I went ahead, I've already tested it. No spark on the original CDI. No problem. I got lots of spare CDIs. Now I could just slap one on the motor and risk having it go bad in a couple hundred miles like this one did. Or I can try to update this thing so it'll have the CDI on an airbox and actually last much, much longer. Tough decisions, tough decisions. At least I know what the problem is. This thing, man, just the little things on this thing. Like, everything's dirty, but there's like, look at this thing. I don't know if you can see the shaft on the clutch, but this stuff is like minty fresh. Coil, or sorry, CDI plugs look brand freaking new. The head looks terrible. The paint's peeling off, but that, I guess, can happen after sitting so long, and I've never seen a purple head not have some paint peeling. These are mint. No paint missing off of these that I see so far. Like, everything about this is making me think it truly does only have 400 miles. Fortunately, seats tore up. That'll happen from sitting forever. Hood's banged up. Nobody knows. This heat shield will clean up real nice. I don't know, man. What is this? Sam & Sons Polaris. Serves Matters. Eagle River, Alaska. Never even heard of that dealership. This thing is sick. I'm super pumped about this. I don't particularly know what to even think, really. It needs a different hood for sure. And I gotta fix this cobbled crap that my buddy did. Figure out what I'm gonna do with the CDI situation. I mean, if I could find some little adapters that'll extend the CDI plug, that'd be great. But I don't think I have any of those, which would mean I'd have to swap stators on it to a 98, 99, 2000 style. Just feeling kind of lazy. Look how nice that oil bottle is. Needs cleaned up just a hair, but all that stuff is pretty dang clean. Skis, needs a hood. Figure out the CDI thing. This is ultra unfortunate with the seat. But yeah, she's pretty mint other than being messed up. What happened to this hood? So I had somebody saying they thought it might be like a 98 hood. Someone swapped it out. This, oh God, Jesus, stupid little robot. I almost died on it like 3 times now. This isn't the right color for a 98. 98's had a darker color. So I think somebody actually had this painted at one point in time. And the way this is busted, it makes me think the hood got flopped over somehow. Because it's pretty rare to be able to break a hood like that without busting up the nose cone and everything too. So, and I did tip it on side before I even brought it in. When my buddy brought it over, the bulkhead on this thing is immaculate. It's got like 3 little scratches in the paint, and that's it. No dents, no nothing. That headlight looks really freaking nice. I don't even know what to do with myself right now. That's just crazy. 384 miles. That's what the trip says too. That is wow. But anyways, there it is. Another 97. Maybe next video I'll actually get it running. You know, I got another 97 with 1,800 miles on it, sitting out in the yard that I've never even tried starting. I should probably try to start it one of these days. But that thing's sick.